Well, if you want to know the full story about the violin, I always wanted to play the violin because my dad, you know how you try to be like your dad, which is another mistake I made. But anyhow, I decided I would go to take the violin in school because it was 75 cents a lesson. And we only had 75 cents for me for a lesson. I was really worth only 50 cents, but they didn't know. They finally brought the price down to 50. But what I did is I would take lessons in school, and I really started to like the violin, and I found out not only was it great for me and open up, the violin for me, or open up the appreciation for it, but working in the storeroom, I also found out it was good for taking things out of the storeroom, like pencils and erasers and things, and put it in my violin case and go home. So that worked out very well for me too. And I still have a couple of erasers left if you want to get rid of this whole interview. And any event, then I studied seriously. And my father, well, he was nice about it. He listened to me one day. He said, son, you're tone deaf. Do yourself a favor and get rid of the violin. So I gave the violin away to a 12-year-old prodigy. And it didn't work for her either. I think it was the violin. I think we were both very good with it, but nobody appreciated it. But I did play, and very few people listened to me. And as a matter of fact, I think I was a better director than I was a violinist. But I did fiddle around. Well, but having studied, an instrument, certainly I was classically trained for a while, and it's about the same time I was potty trained, and it worked out very well. Anyhow, but I did study a lot for years for classical, and it's just, the musicians know that you know when you're talking about, it's just so easy to communicate with them, and as soon as they get a little respect for you, most of the now in the industry know that I've studied, and so it's immediate. I mean, they don't have to train me. The training is done. I was working with Leonard Bernstein, and in the music rehearsal, while we were going through music rehearsal, Lenny himself came out, and he said, look, I'm sending somebody in the booth with you. I said, why? He said, well, most of you directors, television directors, don't know anything about music, and you're not in the right place at the right time. The flute's playing, and you're on the oboe, and you don't know what you're doing. He said, to be honest with you. So I said, listen, Lenny, let me show you something. And I took out the score for what we were rehearsing with him, and every camera shot was in the score. And he went in, and he looked at it. His dressing room came back, handed me the score. He said, I apologize, Professor. You're on your own.